Hello, good evening everybody, and welcome to Eco Chat episode number 10. So this week I am going to be chatting to you about eco chocolate and the delights of it and how wonderful it is. But first I will introduce myself, and for those who don't know me, my name is Jen. I am the owner and founder of Eco Living Ideas. I am aiming and building a community of like-minded individuals and helping to support them on their journey to become more eco-friendly. And my mission is to build a community, a platform and a website where people can come and get all of their resources all in one place without having to spend hours researching eco-friendly products and what they mean and how they are better. So yes, that is what I am here to do. So I have a few places you can join me on that eco journey. That's here in the group, in the Eco Living community group. I've got my Facebook page as well and my Instagram. I've also set up the 90-day Get Eco plan, which is a completely free resource. You sign up and you get weekly emails to focus on different areas in your house, and it just gives you general guidance on how to make some switches. I am also getting ready to launch the Home Detox Clinic, which is a in-depth course which you can sort of follow at your own pace, and it focuses on 5 big areas of our house and how to make it toxin free and healthy and a happy, wealthy place to be. So if you are interested in joining the Home Detox Clinic and signing up for that, please do let me know and I will add you to the waiting list for that. So if you are there, please do say hello. If you're watching on catch up, then still say hello. And again, if you're on my YouTube channel or on my blog page, then it would be great to hear from you. As I said, tonight I'm going to be chatting about eco chocolate and what makes it eco-friendly. Please do feel free to ask questions as we go along. Share the video with friends and family or into other groups. And if you are there, please say hello and give me a little wave. And what I'll do is I'll check back and see if there's any questions at the end. It's only a short one this evening, so hopefully I will have a few of you join me and you will learn some interesting things. So, I know Easter isn't all about chocolate, but it's a big part of it, and you literally cannot go into a shop at the moment without seeing Easter chocolate eggs everywhere. Bunnies and rabbits, and they're the same thing. Chicks is what I meant, and eggs and all the amazing things that come with it. And although I very much want to instill in my children the reason that we do celebrate Easter, you can't get away from the fact that an egg hunt is like a really exciting part of the day and the build up to it and all that type of thing. So I just wanted to touch on eco chocolate and why it is important to remember sort of the eco journey that you're on at this time of year. So what is eco chocolate? I hear you yelling at me from your phones and tablets. So eco chocolate is products that are made ethically and sustainably without exploiting farmers, without using palm oil, and that isn't wrapped in plastic. And laid bare like that, it sounds quite simple, but the companies that make this ethical chocolate go to a lot of lengths to make sure that it is it ticks all the boxes and every element of the process, not just the manufacturing, but where the cocoa beans come from and all the other ingredients they use, where they come from, how they are farmed, and how people are treated in that process. So I did spend quite a lot of time researching ethical chocolate prior to this, because I've been stocking it for 2 years now, so it's something that I've kind of known about for a while, and I think it's quite important that we share that message and sort of make everybody a little bit more aware of it. So typically what happens with the big chocolate corporation companies, it involves farmers that don't earn very much, and sometimes that is as little as 78 cents a day. They are therefore forced to live in poverty and use child labour. And sadly as well, there's a lot of evidence that thousands of adults and children are being forced into modern slave labour, so they are working in very poor, harsh conditions, and actually not being paid anything for that at all. So what happens with the smaller, more eco-conscious companies whose products I stock, is that they trace their cocoa beans. So they literally trace them from the farmer to the factory, and by doing that they make sure that the farmers are paid a fair wage, and they also sort of do audits to make sure that they're not using child labour, and if they are, they can rectify that, find out what the issue is, and stop it from happening. So it's a very sort of open chain, and they make sure that ethically everything is put in place along the line. They also avoid using palm oil in their recipes, which means that they're not contributing to deforestation in the rainforests, which is what happens because they need to plant more palm oil trees. So they don't use palm oil. They also, make sure that the packaging that they use is plastic free. So it's usually cardboard and then a compostable type wrapper as well, so it's all, you can get rid of it easily and recycle it easily at home. I've got to be honest, the chocolate's nicer too, can't lie about that. I've got a shelf in my office that I sit and look at every day, full of chocolate, and it's very difficult not to eat it because it is really very good, and it's nice, it's enjoyable, it's better for you because it isn't full of processed sugars and other things that we don't even really know what they are. They're raw ingredients, and they have been lovingly handmade and created, and therefore taste better and are better for you. So I can see that buying fair trade chocolate, in the grand scheme of all the issues that there are in the world right now, might seem like small fry. And I get that, and I see that some people may think that it's not worth the worry, but put yourself in the shoes of the farmers and the orangutans who are being forced out of their homes or being forced to live in poor, very poorly paid conditions. So sort of put yourself in their shoes for a second and see if it's something that you think is worth supporting now. I also get asked why eco chocolate is a lot more expensive than regular chocolate. There's two reasons. The first one is that it tastes better, so it deserves to be more expensive. And the second is because the farmers are being paid a fair wage, so the chocolate is more expensive because that money is passed on to the people who deserve it the most. It's really straightforward. It seems like a stupid, like, oh, it's eco, so it has to be more expensive. It genuinely isn't. It's expensive for a good reason, and it's something that we kind of all need to support a little bit more. So yeah, that's it really from me. Really short one tonight. I hope it didn't sound too preachy. I try to be informative without, throwing my opinion on you too much, but it's a big topic, especially as I said earlier, when every single shop you go into at the moment is full of chocolate, and we all like it, we all want to eat it, so let's just make sure that we're eating the right stuff. If you want more information on especially the companies that I stock, so that's Play and Choc, Conscious Chocolate and Tony's, they all have a lot of information on their website about their ethical status and how sustainably they run their business. So go and have a read of them and then come back to me and buy your chocolate, because you're supporting me and them if you do that, you see. So yeah, go buy some, try some, get one bar, get some of the little Easter eggs as a gift for somebody or a treat for yourself and see what you think. I've popped a link in the chat description so you can follow that to the website. I'm hoping that this has explained things a little bit more, and that it all makes sense and that it encourages you to think about who you are buying from and how they make their products. Before I go, there are no Eco Chats for the next 2 weeks, just because of family things and Easter holidays, but I will be back on the 12th of April with a big in-depth launch of my home detox clinic. So I hope to see some of you there, and thank you ever so much for joining me this evening. Happy shopping for Eco Chocolate and have a lovely evening. Bye.